What's your name?
My name is Merdod Kamali.
Okay. When did you born?
1981.
Okay. Perfect. And where are you living in London?
I live on Commercial Street, next to Spitalfields Market.
And what do you do here?
I'm working as a designer for supplier to high street chain stores.
Okay.
Like from New Look to Topshop and stuff like that.
Oh, nice. Okay. And are you living alone here or not?
No, I'm in a shared accommodation since I moved to London about a year
Okay,
ago.
Merdot, so we're going to talk about fashion now. Which are your favorite brands?
You see, I don't buy a lot of brands, so to speak. I kind of mix up. I go to vintage shops quite a bit, and I go to the high street. But if I wanted a brand or something like that, I'd maybe go to TK Maxx.
Okay.
And maybe
what is TK Maxx?
TK Maxx is a store where you can buy all these brands at slightly lesser price. You know, I just don't like paying a lot for clothes because I know how much they actually cost.
Okay.
You can in TK Maxx, you can find Gaultier and Westwood next to Diesel, next to some high street brand, all in the same shop. These jeans actually that I bought, they would have been £120. They're from an American premium brand called Chef de Ville, but I got them for £25 and I really like them. My favourite jeans.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, which is your favorite area in London to make your shopping, your fashion shopping?
Well, it depends what I'm after. If I'm after something that I know what I want, I'll go to Oxford Street because everything's there, more or less. But if I don't know what I want, I'll come around here to Commercial Road, Spitalfield, all the Brick Lane Market and all that, and I can find something that might surprise me. There's a boutique on Commercial Road called Hoovendekia. I used to love that place, but it's gone a bit funny now.
Okay. Which percentage of your income do you think that you spend in fashion, more or less, per month?
30%.
30%?
Yeah.
Okay.
Per month, yeah.
Okay. Have you done your Christmas shopping or not?
I've not done my Christmas shopping, no.
You are not doing? Never?
I'll do it, but I kind of go for vouchers, you know, vouchers for money or give money, you know, because I'm not too good at buying for other people. I'm a little bit.
Go to buy your food.
The nearest places to me is Tesco. There's one in Liverpool Street just there, and one just on Whitechapel Road just there. Like they're both within the same distance of each other.
Okay.
But I don't really buy a big shop. You know, I don't spend £30–40 having food for the week, come home with 5 bags or something.
Okay.
I tend to buy food when I need it. And I also eat out quite a lot as well because it's just the same, costs just as much. You know, I can spend £8 on dinner in Tesco or go out somewhere nice and spend £8 for dinner, you know. I'll buy things, essentials like bread and milk and some cheese, and occasionally I'll buy something nice to make in the oven or something like that. Generally I just use the microwave.
So you like the pre-made food?
I like the pre-made food, but I don't buy the crap pre-made food, you know what I mean? I buy like the Finest or the Organics range, you know, the one that's like got 2 days shelf life. You buy it fresh, like it's just been made, and you just heat it up in the microwave or something like that. It's kind of organic. Well, I've always been a bit of a gadget freak. Since I was very, very young, I was trying to buy the latest things, the latest technology and stuff. I got my computer when I started doing, when I got into designing and stuff like that. I've got a graphics tablet for drawing illustrations and stuff like that for clothes, but I do all my drawing and all my work at home. I mean, it's at work, so I don't really use my computer that much at home, apart from the internet or music or videos. I also bought this iPod Touch, which is the new one. It's not the phone, it's the iPod. Because it's like, I was thinking of buying a laptop, but I would only use it for the internet, and I'd need Wi-Fi for it, so I could go into a cafe and sit on my laptop, that kind of thing. But I thought that, I've read about this, and I just got this because it does exactly what I wanted it to do. It's got the internet on it, you can go on Facebook, you can go on your websites and stuff, and it's a lot cheaper than a laptop as well. But my main thing is like video games. I've always been a video game freak. I mean, I've got a PlayStation 3 over there. I've got a Nintendo Wii in a box in there, and because I got and I had an Xbox as well, but I got rid of it. But as soon as I got my PlayStation 3, I got an HD TV, and I sold my old one as well. That's like my technology-wise. That's what it's like. But I tend to spend a lot of money on games. I mean, I'm not making this up, but this week I bought 4 games in the space of 7 days.
How much is per game?
Two full price games, about £40 each, so that's 80. And then I got 2 for 30 in the middle of the week, so it's about £110 on games.
Like that. So, how do you spend your free time in the weekends?
I'll tend to go out all the time, you know, like Friday night I will go out around Shoreditch area. Saturday during the day I'll tend to go into central London and just have a wander around, so I'm rarely home. And then Saturday night I'm either out in Shoreditch again or out somewhere central.
And do you usually have lunch and dinner outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I really don't, very rarely cook at home. It's a very rarity. Like, I might have to plan it in advance, you know, because if not all of my housemates together want to cook something, you know, I'll cook something together, like some big dish.
Okay.
It's quite fun. I don't mind cooking. I just don't like cooking just for myself. Doesn't make sense.
Okay. How much could you spend going out one night?
It's gone up quite a bit. Depends on transport as well, you know. If I'm going out in Shoreditch, it actually works out a little bit more, which is strange, than going into the centre. I don't drink a lot, but I'll maybe spend about £30, including maybe a taxi and drinks and maybe club entry, but the entry's really cheap if we go, it's like £5.
Right. So, how you see your financial future being?
I think I'm more or less set up for my financial future because when I was 18 years old, which was years ago, I got my first house before the whole market boom and everything happened. And I'm not the most business or financially minded person, but I think I've just been lucky. When I was 18, I got my first house. It was £40,000. I'd saved up money for a car for my 18th birthday, but I ended up buying a house instead because I had paid £5,000 down payment because you could. This was like 10 years ago. And then I sold that house 2 years later after the property boom for double what I bought it. And then I bought another house, and I also got I paid for a quarter of a joint flat with me, my mum and dad and my sister. Bought like an apartment, some 4-bedroom apartment to rent out. This is all back in Leicester, obviously not in London. The prices are still crazy in London anyway. Back in Leicester you can buy a decent sized house for 120,000 pounds. So I've got a 2-bedroom house which I'm renting out because I don't live in Leicestershire anymore. and that's giving me a little bit of income every month as well, which is keeping me, which I don't touch. I've got two accounts. I've got my spending account and my mortgage account.